So Sony, let's talk a little bit about them. They've had a up and down kind of roller coaster of a past few weeks. We started off with the disaster that was Concord coming out the gate, which I did talk about in a video. We had the extreme high that has been Astrobot coming out, smashing through everything, selling great, getting great reviews, and just putting Sony back up on a high. And this week, we get the announcement of the PS5 Pro, which is met with a ton of negativity, as well as some diehards just ramping things up. So what a perfect week to have made a PlayStation-themed week. Hey everyone, it's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep, and it's time again for another weekly roundup. That's right, this is the time of the week where I bring you all in, show you all the statues, figures, and collectibles that I highlighted on the channel using things like YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikToks, and photo galleries across various social platforms. Now, this week, as you guys might know, I went and did a Sony-themed week, because I like to do at least one themed week per month. And what a week to pick for a Sony week. With the announcement of the PS5 Pro, I did do a video about that one. Check it out if you haven't already. This was just a perfect storm of content. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get right into things. So I did start off the week with something a little bit different for the channel, something I don't typically cover very much, Lego. And this is the amazing Lego Horizon set. And it is, of course, the tall neck. And this thing was so damn cool to build. And it got me kind of hooked back into Lego. And it actually is such a great display piece as well. The little tiny Lego Aloy is chef's kiss. I absolutely love it. But this thing looks so damn good. And the fact that it was just fun to put together, it kind of sparked my love for Lego again. So I am getting back into building Lego. So you guys might see some Lego on the channel here and there. But then we followed up Aloy with one of the best boys from Sony, Kratos, the God of War himself, from the earlier games, which is from the God of War Ascension Collector's Edition. Now, it's kind of it's definitely a cheaper end statue, super lightweight, very, very low detail, but it still gets the job done. It's classic Kratos, and it's a great piece for any collector, obviously. Now, for my third day, I went for a little gem that not a lot of people bought, not a lot of people supported, and got kind of unfairly treated in its review process. This is Grayson, aka Galahad, from an amazing little game called The Order 1886. Now, it's one of those games where if you played it, it actually has like this cult following of people, like myself included, that really want to see Sony revive this franchise. And it was from Ready at Dawn. Amazing. Kind of a cover-based shooter. Vampires, werewolves, badass kind of steampunky Victorian kind of mishmash. Amazing game. Really, really cool story. I loved the themes they were going with, but it was a short game. There wasn't a lot of meat on the bone, and it just kind of rubbed a lot of people the wrong way because of it. This is, of course, the collector's edition figure, and as you can see, it's him kind of ducking behind cover. It was a cover shooter, kind of like Gears of War, and it was just, I don't know, it's a game I suggest people go back and they try to play, because it was just a lot of fun, great story, good world building, and I was really, really looking forward to having a sequel to it. And next on the list, I had to bring them back, because everybody loves this one. I had to bring back the boy, Trico, from The Last Guardian. Now, this is obviously from the collector edition of the game that was in development hell forever, and it kind of released a little bit of a mess. It still felt like it needed to cook a little bit more, but again, I don't think the tech was quite there. If this was a game to have been put out on the PS5, utilizing all the tech, getting the AI for Trico down pat, I think it would have been such a phenomenal game. But it's still one of those games that I hold dear in my heart. I thought it was a fantastic journey. Trico could behave like such a little a-hole, and he did. He just behaved kind of like a cat. Sometimes he listened to you, sometimes he didn't. Sometimes you'd call him over, he'd be trying to play around with armor or dead bodies and goofing around like a cat. Didn't want to have anything of it. So he was very temperamental, and whether it was just them not being able to utilize the AI properly or the way they actually programmed him, it still made for an entertaining and frustrating experience. And then, of course, I had to finish off the week, bookending it with another Horizon piece. This is, of course, Aloy herself from the Horizon Zero Dawn Collector's Edition. Now, it's one I don't think I've highlighted on the channel before. I know I did unbox the Forbidden West Collector's Edition with the giant Terror Tusk, so I didn't really want to bring that one in and have 3 Horizon days, but Horizon is a series that gets a lot of love and hate. It's a series I actually really enjoy. I love the combat, the world. It's just so much fun to run around with your bow and arrow, hunting robot dinosaurs. It's just a blast. And again, if you haven't played them, I do highly recommend checking them out. And again, that's going to be it for the figure roundup. So, as far as some page updates and news on the channel, I did do a couple of videos this past week. One of them being another commentary video. I'm trying to do a little bit more of those. You guys seem to like them. They get a lot of engagement, and this was about, of course, the PS5 Pro announcement and my absolute disgust by it, being a Sony fanboy, and kind of gave some of my thoughts. Got a little bit of a rage there doing the video, got a little heated, and did have a lot of fun making the video. So I do want to try to do more commentary pieces, maybe one every week or two, you know, kind of just covering something that definitely clicks with me. And I also did another unboxing for you guys, something a little bit on the smaller side, another pop-up parade figure, which was Philo from Rising of the Shield Hero. Really, really like that one. If you want to check her out, the video is here in the playlists. And did go back to live streaming, which I was so excited to go back to. I did some Astrobot, which is amazing. I want all the merch for Astrobot. We need to get some more. Sony, get on it. I need all the little Astrobots in my collection. Give me a Kratos. Give me an Aloy. Give me all the themed Astrobots, little blind figures. I don't care. I want them. Give them to me. And I also started doing Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, which I've had a good time playing, but I do have some gripes with it. As I said in my streams, I felt that the melee combat aspect of it is really, really floaty and kind of janky. So I wasn't really as much of a fan of the melee combat as I thought I was going to be. But I only went about 5 hours into the game, so we'll see how it develops over the course of my playthrough. And that's pretty much all I did on the channel over the past week. This week, I'm back to kind of the regular daily posts, the themed days, and still doing some live streams. Going to be doing, I think, an Iron Studios unboxing and a Kuji unboxing. And then I'm going to be going away for the weekend. I'm going to be back in New Hampshire at Granite State Con up in Manchester, New Hampshire. So if you guys are there, you're going to be up in the area, come say hi. I'm going to be at the booth with JC Danos, Zodian Knight. So we're going to be selling some art, doing things, networking, having some fun with people. So come up there, say hi, give us a shout out. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you so much again for watching. If you did like the video, do me a solid. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the share button, spread that nerdiness. Follow on all the social media. The links are all down in the description below. And again, let me know If you guys kind of want me to change things up a little bit, start doing more things like Lego, and what you'd like me to do for themed week for October. I'm personally thinking it's going to be spooky season stuff, so I'm going to do maybe a week just of straight horror, maybe even try to get horror in for the whole month if I can. Got some unboxings for you guys for October as well. Mostly some horror Bishoujo from Kotobukiya that I have not still opened. So be ready for October. It's going to be spooky month, and I'm going to make sure we get some spooky stuff in. But again, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.